Okay, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to start our next unit, which is going to be Rome. So we're going to take some notes on the geography of Rome because just like Greece, it was very, very important for how they started their civilization and how they lived. Okay, so after lunch, when we come back, we're going to do a few maps because we really have to have this geography down. So Rome is located on the Italian peninsula. Okay, we know that a peninsula is a piece of land that is bordered on three sides by water. Okay, Italy is located in Europe. Okay, so we know that this is a European place. Now, if you can visualize it, it's to the west of Greece and north of Africa. So it's going to be right on the Mediterranean Sea. And Rome has a lot of arable land. That's good farming land. So unlike the Greeks, they are going to farm a lot of crops. Now, the geography allows Rome to be protected from invaders from the west, the south, and the east by the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, a lot of the invaders and people that they were worried about were coming on horseback or by foot. So they are protected by the Ionian Sea, by the Adriatic Sea, by the Tyrrhenian Sea, and the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, the green dot here, that's going to be Rome. And you always know where the Italian peninsula is because it looks like a boot. Okay, so that's the shape that we're going to be looking for as we find Rome and find the Italian peninsula on the map. Just so you understand where we're at. This is Europe. Okay, this is the Mediterranean Sea. This is Africa. So we know that this river is the Nile River. And then this is parts of Asia and Asia Minor. So we see three continents on this map. Okay, so here's a picture of Rome. Now we see water, we see hillsides, much like Greece, but they are going to have more farmland. Okay, and they're also going to be protected from the north by very high mountains called the Alps. So they have protection by water all around the boot or all around the Italian peninsula. And then all through here, they have this huge, huge mountain range called the Alps. So they are very, very protected here on the Italian peninsula. Okay, these are not small mountains. These are huge mountain ranges. Now think about what part of Italy this picture was taken in. Was it taken in the northern part, the southern part, the eastern part, or the western part? Well, it was the northern part, right? Because that's where the Alps are located. You must know that the Alps are located to the north of the Italian peninsula and that they helped protect from invasion. Okay, so we know that Rome is located right in the middle of the Mediterranean, which is good for a couple of reasons. It's far away from other strong empires like Egypt and Persia, okay? And they had great trade routes over land and water. So an overland trade route is exactly how it sounds. That just means that they're going over the land. Okay, a maritime or a water trade route would be through water. Okay, they were very good at sailing. So take a look at this map. What color is land and what color is water? Okay, the water is going to be this white color here. Okay, and the land is going to be this pattern in the gray color here. Okay, we find the Italian peninsula by finding the boot. Okay, three groups lived in an area around Rome and they settled this area. They were called the Etruscans, the Greeks, right, the Greek colonists, and the Latins. Okay, and here's a spoiler. The language of Rome is going to be Latin. Rome took their language from the Latins. Okay, so they speak Latin in Rome, and it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it will be. The Etruscans were very skilled warriors, so therefore Rome had a very large and strong military. They're going to conquer enormous pieces of land. We know that the Greeks established many colonies in Italy and around the Mediterranean Sea. So all of that red is where the colonies were. Okay, again, colonies are groups of Greeks going to live in these places to spread their influence and have good trading posts. Early Roman expansion was easy. They conquered Greek colonies. So automatically, if we go back to this map, if they're going to conquer all of those colonies, they're spreading their reach pretty far around the Mediterranean. Romans also copied many things from ancient Greek culture, and that's what we're going to learn. You see how close they are together. They're going to be very similar or very alike. The religion was borrowed. Zeus is basically Jupiter in Rome, and we're going to talk about all of these next block. Okay, don't worry about these right now. We'll get to them here in a second. All right, we can see some of the architecture is very similar, right? We see columns in Rome. Art and sculpture, very similar, very realistic, okay, very lifelike. Okay, so think about this question. Which characteristic is associated with both the Roman and Greek cultures? Is it A, the rule of emperors, B, an army of legionnaires, C, the polytheistic religion, or D, bicameral legislature? If you said C, you are correct. Okay, so this is what we're going to do next time, all right? Just as we come back from lunch, you're going to need to know that map. Okay, so we're going to do that map together.